Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
La formazione dell'Inter.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. So it's down to business here. Ruben Neves. Neymar. Goes looking wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Messi. And that's gone loose. Distributed tidily. Fired deep towards the back post. Muller. Gabriel, and it's Robertson, and Caicedo, Robertson, and it's Neymar, Alexander-Arnold, Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ruben Neves, Neymar, passes coming off in quick succession here. For Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Muller. Knocks it into space. Plays it. Oh, shooting chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Out to the right. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Alexander-Arnold.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Looking for options for movement. Gabriel, Akanji, Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Akanji. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Müller. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Neymar. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the right. Caicedo. And Gabriel. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Son Heung-min. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Inzaghi. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. He's in a great position here. That's a good ball out wide. Diogo Dalot. Played in by Dalot. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Son Heung-min. And it's Müller. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. That's Ruben Neves. And this is Neymar. That's good play. And it's Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's in on goal. Neymar. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Robertson. And it's Caicedo. Ruben Neves has been caught there, it's a foul. Musiala. Hernandez. To Ruben Neves. Diogo Dalot. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Neymar. Müller. And it's Inzaghi. Neymar. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And this is Müller. Skims one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Messi. And Dalot. And the return pass. Ruben Neves. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been slung wide. Came back. Oh, super ball! Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernandez.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Neymar. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Dalot. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Diogo Dalot. And it's Messi. Ruben Neves. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And Caicedo. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Spread it left. Great vision. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar. And it's Messi. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Müller. That's tidy. Messi opts to play it back. Diogo Dalot. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.